Are we clear? Right. So before we get into the session, I would like to have a little bit of a ice-breaking session, right, between us. So this is me in front of us. People normally call me Nif, right? I've been teaching accounting and business studies for almost 6 to 7 years now. This is my third batch at Faraday, right? I teach in Mavanalla, I teach in Kandy, I teach in Wattala, I teach in Grand Pass, I teach in Demataguda, and I'm also teaching online. Okay. This batch, I literally discontinued business studies because trust me, it's a lot in my plate. Okay, so much into my head. I'm finding it like really difficult to give enough time for business studies. So I'm literally handing over business studies to another teacher. I hope you might have heard of him, Anand Nalin. His class will be held right after my class is over. Why don't you give a try? Just give him a try. It will work. Okay, right. So I just completed my degree in University of West of Scotland. I did my BA Honours there. I also completed CIMA. I have the 3 case studies pending, which I chose not to do, right? I'll probably be starting off my master's whenever that I want to. I'm quite passionate of cars and I'm very passionate of football. These are the 2 things that I want to put as a very casual thing in front of you, right? Any car lovers? Car lovers, those who love cars. Oh wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we can sync well. Okay, football. Those who play football. Oh wow, nice. Then we can go for a futsal as well. Hopefully, right? Okay. So I don't want a grandiose introduction about yourself. I just want 3 questions to be answered. Your name, where you from, and where would you like to see yourself in another 10 years time? Understood? 3 questions. Your name, your school, and where you're from. And where would you like to see yourself in another 10 years time? 10 years down the line, how old would you be? Yeah, 10 years down the line, how long would you be? 27, 26, or 28? In that range, where would you like to see yourself? Are we good? Right. I'll start from the right side. Yeah, I'll come to you. What's your name? No, never stand up for teachers, okay? That's too much of respect. Yeah, what is it?
Massive from the bit studying the current.
Yes.
I want to see myself at the college.
Chartered accountant, 10 years down. Right.
I the idea of work from international. I literally got no idea what I would be for another 10 years.
Cool thing. Bro, yeah. Let's keep it interactive. Okay, that's nice. Okay. Okay. Nice. No, I didn't have to. What about you? Okay. ACC. Yes, I will have to go with ACC. Good. Yeah, what about you? Of course. Nifran. Wow. Going hand to hand now. Video. Okay. Account. Okay. Oh, yeah. What do you well,
I would like to later time.
later than Brother, go get this. You started by Abra. I'm not. It's you start the Right, girls. Yes. Yeah. Go ahead. Yes. Okay. That's my name is Nindo. Yeah. Okay. So, what do you do? Okay. Would you like to see yourself build in this time? Start the country, nice. And start the country, yeah. Account. Understand. Account. Design. Good. That's a red flag though. I really like that.
And lawyer at this college, no one see myself as a partner.
Private account. Wow.
I will have to tell you something. My school is lawyer things, I have to make it, not only this.
Should work for a company. Wherever you, it should be a company. Say, that's it. Yeah. Yeah.
Not good enough, I'm trying to speech. And Alexa has no idea what I would be. Just shifted from bio to commerce, so I don't know what I.
I know you. Listen, okay. I'm so glad to know about you. Obviously, not in a depth scale, but at least on a brief level, on a shallow level. Very glad to know about it. Okay. So again, welcome to this session. And again, I would like to make mention of one thing. Okay. You don't need to have any hesitation to talk to me, to interrupt me, to ask for doubts, to crack a joke. No. Okay. As long as you keep the class fully off from distraction, I'm down for anything. You get me? So there is absolutely no hesitation is needed if you have anything to be sorted in between us. Okay. Right. So now, many of you wanted to become a chartered accountant. Many of you, I would say the majority of the crowd. Okay, right. The vast majority of the crowd want to be a chartered accountant. Okay. Few of you want to become a data scientist. Okay. Then one of you wanted to become a software engineer. Okay. And then looking at the downside, some of you still haven't figured out what you should be in 10 years' time. Okay, listen, whether you have a goal or not, okay, this session will definitely help you out to figure the right path and to put yourself through it. Grind as much as you can so that you can hit your goals harder. Again, it, right? Okay, listen. Imagine a company. Take a company. Okay, let it be any company you want. Let it be Google. Let it be Amazon. Right? Let it be Carnage. Let it be any company. Okay. Who runs the company? Who's at the top slice of the cake? Who's the cherry of the cake? Who's actually at the top? Yeah. Chairman. Okay, I'll take that. CEO. Roger that. Chairman, CEO. Any other guess? Chairman, CEO. Note them down. Anything else, girls? No clue. Right, listen. Whichever the company you take here, whatever the company you take, right? The one who sits at the top is basically the CEO. Whichever the company you take, the one who sits at the top is invariably going to be the CEO. CEO stands for Chief, no idea, right? Let me write that down to you. Chief Executive Officer, right? He's basically at the top of the pizza. He's actually the top slice of the sandwich, if you like, right? So what does exactly a CEO do? What does exactly a CEO do? Your thoughts? Let's keep it interactive. Again, I'm saying, yeah, this cannot be a unilateral session where I speak, you listen. No, we have to be interactive. Let it be bilateral. You speak, you answer, you raise questions, concerns. That would be nice. What does exactly a CEO do? Handles everything. Okay. Who's the CEO of Tesla? Tesla, you know Tesla, right? Elon Musk. Who's the CEO of Google? CEO of Google? Yeah, I heard you. Come on, louder. Who's it? Correct one. Correct. Sundar Pichai is the CEO of Google. Agree. Who's the CEO of Carnage? You know the popular brand that got pumped in. Who's it? Joel Tilakaratne. Right. So Joel Tilakaratne being the CEO of Carnage, Sundar Pichai being the CEO of Google. Okay. Elon being the CEO of Tesla. What do they exactly do? As she said, they run everything. They literally handles everything. They are responsible for the whole company. Whatever the company does, whatever the company is embarking on, whatever the initiative that the company is kickstarting, you need to understand it stems from his brain. It stems out of his brain. You get me? Right? So CEO is basically the sustainer of the whole affairs of the company. So I'll take, whom should I take? I'll take Mr. Sundar Pichai as an example. Take Sundar Pichai. Okay. Lately, what happened to iPhones? I should be talking about these things. I'm basically teaching accounting, but yeah, given that I was a business teacher previously, I was able to reverberate on some early affairs. What's happening to iPhone lately? Booming or falling apart? What's happening to iPhone lately? Is iPhone booming? Are they inclining or declining? No clue. iPhone is declining. Okay, obviously I use an iPhone. Okay, but I don't want to hide the fact that iPhone is declining. Who's taking over the market? Samsung. Samsung is taking over the market. The reason why Samsung takes over the market, because you need to understand one thing. People are no longer impressed by cameras. People are no longer impressed by cameras. Okay, camera is an old school thought, right? Just because Apple produces a better camera than Samsung doesn't mean Apple is going to get any better of Samsung. You get what I'm saying? Okay, so it's not about the war of camera. It's not about the war of battery life. Now tell me, what's the center of attention as far as a mobile device is concerned? Tell me, what is the point of talk when it comes to mobile devices? That's where Samsung took the edge. Apple couldn't win the war. They are running behind. Tell me, when it comes to mobile devices, what's the point of talk now? How do you decide whether a mobile device to be the best in the market, worse in the market? What's the point of discussion? What's the point of determination? What's the determinant? Looking for some inputs, please.
Speed.
Huh?
Speed.
Speed, all right. Capacity, roger that. You guys are Gen Z, right? Alpha or beta? Alpha. Gen Z? Oh, no, Gen Z, Gen Z. Huh?
Low privacy.
Low?
Privacy.
Low privacy, okay. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you very much. I really love you being loud. That's a nice one. Yeah.
Yes.
What's the main determinant? I'll tell you the main determinant. AI. Which phone better incorporate AI? Which mobile device better incorporate AI? They win the race. Okay. Apple tried to come up with their own AI. Tell me, who runs Android? Google. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Okay. Okay. That's a life goal, by the way. Okay. Who runs Android? Google. Okay. Android is basically a product of Google. Okay. Right. Tell me, when it comes to AI of Google, what comes to your mind? AI of Google. Gemini. You got Gemini, right? Gemini, inarguably the best AI in the world, right? No such a GPT. No. No. Cloud. No. Grok? No. The best AI, according to Bloomberg, is basically Gemini, and I would believe in it too. Right? Android has Gemini. So Samsung gets Gemini. Am I correct? What does Apple has? Apple has no one. You get the point. Apple has no Gemini. Apple has no ChatGPT. Apple has no one. So Apple had to choose one of them as their AI partner. Whom did they choose? Right now, for example, what do you have in iPhone? What do you have in iPhone? Which thingy? Which AI do you have in iPhone? No, this is Siri powered by no, not the Apple AI. Apple AI gone. Now this thing is powered by who? Am I talking to Gen Z who were born and brought up with technology, or am I talking to a bunch of boomers? No, right? Yeah, no doubt. Now it's going to be Google. I appreciate it. It's ChatGPT. Apple AI is powered by what? ChatGPT. Apple didn't want to go and beg Google because Google is their indirect competitor. Am I correct? Android versus iOS, right? It's basically Google versus Apple. So Apple didn't want to go and beg. Apple didn't want to go and beg, okay, Google for Gemini. So they went to ChatGPT, but ChatGPT lately lost their customers. Why? ChatGPT lately lost their customers. You know, right? No one is using ChatGPT. Even I don't use it. Why though? Sorry?
Too many mistakes.
Not because of too many mistakes. What happened is this, man. They did a disgusting thing. They did a very disgusting, outrageous thing. ChatGPT accepted a contract given by Israel to automate missile launching and to target the civilians. They got caught. Who got caught? ChatGPT got caught. I mean, Israel wanted to automate missile launching towards Iran, Palestine, and whatnot. Okay, that's what they do, right? They do a genocide. Who wouldn't agree? Everyone would agree. Okay, so Israel literally conducts a genocide over many countries, and one of them is basically Palestine, Iran, and whatnot. Okay, so they wanted to incorporate AI into missile launching and missile attacking. For that, they put the offer to many companies. One of them is Gemini, one of them is ChatGPT, one of them is Claude. Right? Claude, Gemini, and ChatGPT. Who accepted it? I just told you. Who accepted it? ChatGPT accepted. ChatGPT said, okay, aaphi karla dena. We'll do it. We'll do it. Okay? Gemini said, no, we cannot support a genocide. We can't let you kill civilians. Right? So ChatGPT came forward, whereas Gemini and Claude took a step back. People got to know about. When people got to know, ChatGPT started losing its customers, and because of that, ChatGPT is losing a huge amount of revenue. Okay, now Gemini is taking over. Gemini is taking over. So lately, Apple understood there is no option they got except to speak to the CEO of Google, i.e. Sundar Pichai, and ask him for help. So you know, iPhone 18 is going to be powered by whom? For the first time in the history of Apple, right? The next iPhone 18 is going to be powered by whom? ChatGPT, Apple own AI, or Gemini? Who's going to power it? Gemini is going to power it for the first time in the history of Apple. No one ever thought, okay, Apple would go and beg Google. No one ever thought. But we need to understand, right? Things can happen. No one thought, no one in a million years thought Apple would go and beg Google, asking them to incorporate Gemini into their iOS system. This is happening for the first time in the history of the world. If they don't do it, what would happen to Apple? If they don't go to Gemini, what will happen to Apple? Apple will win the war or lose the war? Apple will definitely lose the war. Who will take over the smartphone world? Samsung, Google Pixel, Oppo, these companies will take over the mobile world. Do I make sense to you? Do you understand what's happening around the world? Now you might be wondering, what the heck? Why would you say all these things to me? Right? So now when Apple goes to Google, whom do they go to? Do they go to an accountant that most of you wanted to become? Do they go to an accountant and ask for permission? And an accountant, you're chartered accountant, no, please give us permission to incorporate AI. That's what you wanted to become. You wanted to become somewhere here. You were targeting at the bottom part of the coconut tree. You understand the point, right? So you want to become a chartered accountant, do you? So you just want to stay at the low point? Is that what you really need? You want to become a data scientist? Yeah, that's so lame. You're basically here. You're not even at the top level. So do you really think Apple would come and ask you, hey, accountant, what do you think? Can you give us Gemini? You're a flipping employee if you're an accountant. Accountant is so lame. Accountant is so low. Accountant is hanging so low. Don't choose that as your future profession. 10 years down the line, I want to see yourself as a CEO. That must be your target and it must be my target too. You get what I'm saying? Right? If you are going to be an accountant in 10 years' time, mate, I'll make you an accountant 2 years down the line. You don't want to wait for 10 years. Give me some bonus. I'll do it for you. Becoming an accountant is piece of cake. Anyone can do that. Becoming a chartered accountant, just to let you know, a girl at the age of 15, became a chartered accountant. You are late, bro. Just to let you know. I'll drop you some posters in the group. You would go gobsmacked. You'd go shocked. You'd go surprising. You know why? A girl at the age of 15 completed SEMA. A boy at the age of 16 completed chartered. Come on, mate. That cannot be your target 10 years down the line. You understand me? Now do you understand why I'm doing this session? You have to enhance your overview, mate. You should understand what's happening around the world. That's very important. Are you getting this point? Are you all with me? So far, so good. Can I get a hands up if you all are good? So far. Anything to ask? Anything to ask? I would really love to answer. Girls, no talk at all. Boys are at least speaking up. Anything to ask? Are you all okay? No doubts? No? No doubts? Okay. All fine. Girls, are you fine? Sure. Nangi, are you okay? Brilliant. Right. So, listen to me. Sundar Pichai decides everything. Sundar Pichai decides everything of Google. Let it be Gemini, he decides it. Let it be the Google car, he decides it. Let it be the VR and AR of Google, he decides it. Right? Let it be the search engine upgrades, he decides it. Anything related to Google sparks from here. Anything related to Carnage, Joel Telekaratne decides it. Anything related to Tesla, Elon Musk decides it. Anything related to, let's say, Apple, who decides it? Tim Cook. So who begged? Tim Cook begged. Mara noti bro. Being an Apple user, what to do, right? Tim Cook begged Sundar Pichai for Gemini. Sadly, we shouldn't be obviously digesting that, but can't help it. Are you getting the point? Right. So to become a CEO, what course are you supposed to do? I'll tell you jackpot. Tell me what course are you supposed to do to become a CEO? Yeah. What course are you supposed to do to become a CEO? Open for suggestions. What course are you supposed to do to become a CEO, brother and sister? Yeah. Is there a course? Okay. That's right. Certificate course in interior design. No way, no way, no way. But yeah, what course are you supposed to do? Girls? What do you think? Any courses that you can do to get a direct right to the seat of CEO? What course Sundar Pichai would have done? What course Elon Musk would have done? What course Bill Gates would have done? Never thought, and bro, that angle we never had it. Bro, that POV we never had that, bro. Listen, there is no specific courses designed. Hear me well. Hear me well. There is no specific courses designed that you can do to become a CEO. Then how the heck do you become a CEO? Let me tell you. There are 5 pathways. How many routes are there? There are 5 routes. Oh, there are 5 routes. Pronounce it the way you want. Okay? There are 5 routes or there are 5 routes. You've got that will take you all the way up to become a CEO. 5 pathways. To go to Colombo, how many pathways do you have from Kandy? You can go from Mavanal, Kadiganna, Mavanal, Varakapula, direct access. You can go through Kurnagal, am I correct? You can go through Kurnagal, right? And you can have different routes to reach the same destination. Same thing here, same thing. To become a CEO, you have 5 routes. You can go from Mavanal, you can also go from Kurnagal. You get me? Right. The 5 routes are the 5 fields that you got in commerce. These 5 routes, these 5 routes, these 5 pathways are the 5 fields that you have in the field of what? Commerce. I know what you think of. Commerce is all about becoming a chartered accountant. That's what you think of. Do ya? Right? Commerce is all about becoming a chartered accountant. If I become a chartered accountant, that's it. Let me tell you, chartered accountants take the field, take the route, take the pathway of what? What? Read it louder. What is it? Finance. Chartered accountant takes the route of what? Finance. And then there are people, they take the route of what? Marketing. You might have seen some people saying, brother, I'm doing CIM. Have you ever heard of the term CIM? There is an institute here. You just take a left, no, right. As you go out of Faraday, take a right, go about 10 meters, look at your left side, you'll have CIM. What is CIM? Chartered Institute of Marketing. You might have seen some people doing DM, not the DM in Instagram. Digital marketing, have you heard of it? Some of your sisters and might be doing digital marketing. Digital marketing again falls into marketing sector. Okay. Sometime you might have seen big people, 30, 35, at the age of 35, might be doing CM, strategic marketing. No, SM, strategic marketing. There is Epidem, there is PCM, a course that you can do now with your O-levels. If you want to go in the field of marketing, I'll suggest you courses. There's a course called PCM, Primary Certificate in Marketing, 6-month program. You can do it along with your A-levels. It won't affect your studies whatsoever. Are you getting the point? So marketing is another pathway you got. CIMA, ACCA, Chartered CPA, CFA, AAT, CMA, right? IBF UK, these all falls in the field of what? Finance. Are you getting the point? Are you with me, guys? Right? So don't think finance is commerce. Finance is one route you have in commerce. Finance is one route you have in commerce. Are you getting the point? Right? Then we've got the next and the most prominent one. As you all know, what is it? IT. You can choose IT to become a CEO as well, in case if anyone of you are wondering. So then don't we have IT as a pathway? Yes, you do. IT is a pathway too. Anyone who's willing to take up the pathway of IT, raise your hands. One, but only one. You guys are IT kids. How come you? 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, thank God. We have a decent amount. Good. So you can choose the pathway of IT as well. Okay, right? And then you might have seen girls. Girls love this field. Okay, girls prefer going in this field. What is it? HR. What is HR? Human resource management, right? Information technology. What is it? Human resource. Now, my sister, my youngest sister, goes in the field of HR. She wants to become a human resource manager. Go for it. She did commerce, by the way. She got a 3A. She's into Canadian, by the way, right? Then we have a less spoken field. Normally, people don't take this, by the way. What is it? Operational. People don't normally take this field, so I'm not going to talk about that, by the way. So now, do you understand? How many fields are there in commerce? Can we read it out loud? What's the first one? Finance. Second one? Marketing. Third one? IT. Fourth? HR. Fifth? Operation. Doctors, do they fall into the field of commerce? No. Engineers? No. They don't belong to commerce. So now I'll ask you a question. Why would you choose to become a CEO over a doctor? You should have a solid reason, right? Why should you give up on bio to choose commerce? Your next door auntie would say, huh? Girls, no, girls should be doing arts. If not, girls should be doing biology. What's the point of a girl doing commerce? There are some desi aunties asking this question from you. Yeah, right. I had the same. Isn't that true? Right? Then one of your uncle would say, Dave, why are you doing commerce? Da? do biology. I want you to become a doctor. Okay? Why would you choose commerce over biology? Why would you choose maths over biology? Let's have a strong reason.
Much more practical.
Not more practical,
Practical, early blooming.
early booming, practical. I'll take that. That's a good one. It's a good one because to become a to reach the peak of your medical career, it will take about 32, 33, 34 of your age. Isn't that true? But you can boom in the field of commerce by the age of 24, 25. You can make good money. I'll appreciate that. You need that. What else? Why would you choose commerce over balance? Why would you choose commerce over engineering, maths? I would really love to hear this from you, mate. Yeah, come on, go ahead. Go ahead, bro. Even if it's wrong, I wouldn't mind. Come on. Huh? Commerce gets you profit in the future. Right? 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 Right. I'll put things into perspective now. I'll put things into perspective. Think of Asari Hospital. Have you seen Asari Hospital? Big, right? Huge, isn't it? Doctors, do they own Asari Hospital or do they work there? Who owns it? You understand me? That's the point that I want to make, drive across. Right? Doctors work at Asari Hospital. Who owns it? Someone who did. Commerce owns it. You get me? Right? So that's simple. I'll just sum it up. That doesn't mean biology is worse. You shouldn't be doing biology because my sister is a doctor. If she sees this recording, she'll come and kill me. Okay, she'll definitely stab me while I'm sleeping. Right? My sister is a doctor, the first sister. But still, that's the truth. Can you deny it? No one would deny it. Are you clear? Right. So now there are 5 fields you got them at. I'll give you a brief introduction about this 5 field, but trust me, you will be walked through each of this field through your business studies teacher. Again, Hanam Nalim sir will walk you through. Again, I'm not saying please stay. I would say must stay for his class. After the class is over, you must stay for his class. You'll definitely see a huge difference. Because business studies, I wish I could teach it to you, but I don't have enough time. But Hanam Nalim sir is someone I would say who would teach better than me. Business studies. Just stay for it. You would love it. Take my word. Okay, so I'll give you a brief idea about each of these fields. What is operational? I'll take iPhone by the way. I'll take iPhone. iPhone as an example. Now tell me, there's one thing. If you take a company, if you take Apple, Apple has what department? Department of Finance, Department of Marketing, Department of IT, Department of HR, Department of Operational. Okay, in each this department, people will be working. Those who do charter will be working in the finance department. Those who do CIM will be working in the marketing department. Those who do software engineering, computer science, information technology management, IBM, BIT, business information technology, AI will be working in this department, IT department. You get the point. I'm getting it. And those who do CIPM, Chartered Institute of Personnel Management, CMP, culture, people management, those people will work for a HR department. And then some people will be working for operational department too. Now, by doing commerce, you ask me, right? You might definitely ask me, so why would I waste 2 years of time doing commerce? Number one reason you should be doing commerce, because commerce will literally clear out what's a finance department, what's a marketing department, what's an IT department, what's HR, what's operational, and you will be able to figure out which field you best fit into. Now, trust me, I can do numbers, mate. I do numbers so well. That's why I'm an accounting teacher. You get the point. Numbers work big time for me, right? When I see numbers start speaking to me. I'm specialized in numbers, so I went in the field of what? Finance. But let me tell you, maybe you might not be good with numbers, but you might be a good, creative, right? Analytical thinking person. If so, you should go in the field of what? Marketing. But let's say Nitu is very structured. She wants things to be organized, right? She can let's say, forecast the next 10 steps ahead. She's a good chess player. She should go in the field of what? IT. You need to understand each of these fields require a different you. Each of these fields require a different you. Let's say one of you in this crowd of girl, she's so good at pleasing people. People love to stay with her. She is all-time favorite. She is a leader, right? She can take over big projects. Come on, this is where you should go make HR. It's all about human resource. You should have human skill to go in the human resource management. You need to have analytical skills to go in the field of IT. You should have creativity to go in the field of marketing. And you should be good with numbers if you want to go in the field of what? Finance. Are you getting the point? So now, who are you? Who are you? Can you figure that out? Can you tell me that you're a good creative person? You can't. How would you come to know about it? By doing A levels. You get me? Right. How do you know whether you're good with numbers or not? Can you tell me now? You can't. But you will get to know through what? Your A levels. How would you know whether you are a good human resource person or not? Again, you do A levels, you will come to know. So this is a self-realization course, I must say. Your A level is going to be a self-realization course. You will understand who you are exactly. You will understand what's your personality. You will understand what's your strength, what's your weakness. As a teacher, it's our responsibility to walk you through it. You get the point. You get the point, right? So, point number one, you have absolutely no idea which field you belong to. You're going to figure that out by doing your A level. So, spending like 2 years' time figuring this out can literally boost your progress. Boost your progress. I'll tell you of one kid. Okay, he started off a foundation right after he completed his A levels. He started off O levels. After O levels, he started a foundation and he started doing software engineering and he wanted to go in the field of IT. So he started a degree in ESOP, if I'm not mistaken. Guess where he is now? Guess where he is now? Give it a guess. Few years before, he started off his classes. Sorry, he started off his program, degree program right after his O levels. That lad, you wouldn't believe, is now working at a hardware. Is now working at a hardware. Do you know why? He got into the field of IT, but that bugger misses a lot of IT skills. He can't do ICT. You can't make a bird swim. Keep that in mind. At the same time, you can't make a fish fly. You need to understand it. Who are you exactly? You can't figure that out. Even I by myself still in the exploration to figure out who I am. Still, I don't know who I am. Still, I am trying to figure out who's Nifran Nawas. What's his skill up? You get me? So you cannot make a fish fly. Likewise, you cannot make a guy who's supposed to go in the field of finance to go in the field of IT. He'll mess it up. You understand me? Most of us literally tarnish the career. They mess up the career. Do you know why? Because we choose the wrong pathway. You are a good fit for marketing, but you go in the field of finance just because your uncle told you. Right? You are a good fit for marketing, but you are going in the field of IT just because your Periyamma told you. You understand me? You go in the field of HR, but you are a good fit for IT. You still go and, literally waste your time doing something that you can't do because your teacher told you. How long am I going to make decisions like this, guys? Tell me. How long am I going to do? How am I going to, make decisions just because this person told me, just because that person told me, that just because that person advertised this to me? What lame decisions are you making? Are you going to mess yourself up? Self-actualization is number one. Self-actualization is number one. I knew I can do well in teaching. That's why I'm in the teaching career. I know I can do business. That's why I'm a director of a good company. I just started as a street seller all the way. It's a good company today. So the point that I want you to make is this: you need to actualize who you are. Okay, don't choose a field now. Don't flipping do that. That's a disclaimer. Don't choose a field now. Are you getting the point, boys? Why are you here? Is it to choose a field or is it to actualize yourself? To actualize yourself, who you are. Are you getting the point? All fine. Now, coming down, this department, what makes the iPhone? Now this iPhone, who made it? Who made this camera? The operation department. Who made this the back cover? The operation department. Who made this display? The operation department. You understand me? You got the point, right? So who makes the iPhone? Answer me. Which department? You know this now. Who makes the iPhone? Which department? The operation department. In Sri Lanka, there are less opportunities for operation department, just to let you know. Right? You can go in this field, but then again, it's rare case you can go and reach the seat of CEO. It's going to be very difficult. Right? So operational department is what makes the iPhone. What's the HR department? What does this department do? These people make the iPhone. Okay, I'll say they produce the iPhone. Produce iPhone. Right. What does HR department do?
Promote.
No, promotion is done here. Market. What does HR department do? To produce iPhone, whom do you need? To make the iPhone, whom do you need? You need people, am I correct? To produce iPhone, whom do you need? You need people, am I correct? Who manages the people? Human resource management. Can you see? What do you manage? The human. So manages the people. For example, I'll ask you a question. You apply for a company. Who select you? HR department. Who interviews you? HR department. Who decides your salary? HR department. Who trains you? HR department. Right? Who give you bonus? HR department. Who evaluates you? HR department. Right? Who identify your problems and try to figure that out? Who's it? HR department. You get me? So these people produce the iPhone. These people manage the one who produces the iPhone. You got the point. So the reason why girls choose this field, because this is less stressful. The main reason why girls choose HR, because HR is less stressful. And also, who can better deal with people other than girls? Be honest with me. Whom do you love the most? I know your father, your mother. But who understands you better, your father or your mother? Your mother understands you better, isn't that true? Most of the time, your mother understands you better, isn't it? Isn't that true? Right, okay, let's keep everything aside. If you are to ask me, is it your mom first or your dad first? I'll put my mom first. I don't want to lie. Then my dad. Do you know why? Because she sings with me. Because girls, listen to me, girls innately have something called EI. That's why this department is for girls. That's why boys don't excel in HR. You can't find a boy being the HR manager of a company. Do you know why? Because girls naturally have something called EI. What is EI? Like AI. What intelligence?
Emotional.
Emotional intelligence. Girls can read emotions than boys. Trust me. Girls can easily figure out, just looking at the facial reaction, he's a culprit. Okay, just by look at the way you make eye contact, oh, this guy's a pervert. Isn't that true? They can easily figure out because they have what? EI. So who's better to work with the people? The boys or girls? The girls would work better. Isn't that true? That's why this is a field for girls. Right? What does IT do? What does IT do? That's what I said. I'm just giving you an overview about commerce. That's when things really kicks in. Yeah. What does IT do? What does IT department do? Off to you, brothers, and off to you, sisters. Yeah. What does IT department do? Yeah. Those who want to go in the field of IT, tell me. There are some IT freaks. I love IT. I love computer. Right? I'd gulp it down through my throat if you give it to me. Okay. Answer me. What does IT department do? Trust me, personally, I'm not an IT guy. Okay, I don't know. Doesn't work with me. Yeah, what does IT people do? What does IT department do? Now, you know what operational department do, right? What do? Sell iPhone or produce iPhone? They might make the iPhone. What does HR department do? They manage the people of the company. All the people will be managed by them. What does the IT people do? What do they manage?
Design program.
Yeah, just to let you know, they manage easy. What do they manage? They manage all the information, data, For example, this got an app store, right? Agree? This has an app store, isn't it? You have this app store. I don't know. My data, I think I'm out of data. Wait. Let me check. Oh no. You got this app store. Who has the data of this app store? Who manages it? Who manages the app store of Apple? Finish it for me. Who? Operation department? No. HR department? No. Who? IT department. You get the point, right? They manages this. They manages the new updates. The new update, for example, this is iOS 28, isn't it? Yeah, no, 26. My bad. Okay. This is iOS 26. We are going to have iOS 27 next year. Who's going to produce that iOS 27? The IT department. You understand me? So IT people, what do they manage? They manage the info. You got the point. Okay. So if you are into this, if you are into tech, if you are into this, I don't know, hacking and stuff. Okay. If you are into, the booting of the computer, if you can just do those things naturally, if you have a phone towards computer, consider going in the field of IT. Are you getting it? How many of you are like bit of into IT from day one without even people teaching you? You love to learn new things in IT. 1, 2, 3. If I put the computer in front of you and if I dismantle all the parts, will you be able to name them? Yeah? Oh, then yeah. IT is for you. You just get me the computer and you ask me the technical term of the keyboard. I don't know if it has a different technical term. I wouldn't be able to tell it to you because that's not my thing. Are you getting the point? Right? So IT people, shall we speak out loud? What do they manage? What do they manage? They manage the information, the new updates, the bugs fixing, right? Every data centers has to be managed by the IT people. What do the marketing people do? Trust me, I love these two fields. If I had not gone in this field, I would have chosen this. Tell me what's the marketing people do? Advertise. I'll take that.
Offering a valuable product.
Offering a valuable product. Yeah. Promote the product. Yeah. What do they do? Go ahead, mate. Girls. I hear very less from the girls' side. Boys are better. Huh?
Take the attraction.
Create the attraction of the like. Okay, very good, man. Whatever the boys said is true. Okay. Shall I ask you a question? Why would I buy this? Why would I spend almost $500,000 to buy this piece of gadol? Why would I spend $500,000 to buy this? Answer me. Why would you get this? Why would you buy this from me? Be honest. You tell me, boys and girls. Why would you buy this from me? Let's say you have $500,000 and I'm offering this phone to you for a very cheap price. Why would you buy it? Okay. You see that? Huh? Flex. Girls, why would you buy this? Let's say you get a 3A and a district rank plus, I'll get you a new iPhone. Trust me. Someone would get it. Listen, bro, let's be honest. If I'm to say I got this iPhone because of the camera, you know I'm lying. If I'm to say I got this phone because it got a lavish display, you know that I'm lying again. Isn't that true? If I'm to say this phone offers better performance, you know that I'm lying again. Isn't that true? I bought this phone. Do you know why? Because I want people to know that I have an iPhone. I don't want to lie. Flex. I'll be honest. When I have this in my hand, wherever I go, people look at it. That's what I exactly need. I don't want to lie. It's a prestigious product, isn't it? You have this in your hand, you look prestigious. But the people have no idea you have lost one of your kidney. Isn't that true? Okay. Yeah, so the point being this, Putta, the point being this, everyone knows, I by myself admit, I use this for flipping show off. People want to know that I have an iPhone. You get me, right? So, right, Apple. It's a very ordinary word, isn't it? A for apple. This is a very lame word. Every baby, the first word mostly pronounces is what? A for what? Apple. Apple is a very ordinary, a very common term, isn't it? So very common word. But shall I ask you a question? I come to you and I ask you, do you have an apple? What would you think of? I come to you and I ask you, do you have an apple? What would you think of? Would you think of having an Apple device, or would you think of having an Apple fruit? You definitely think of a device, right? That's marketing. That's what you call what? Marketing. It's all about branding. Marketing is all about what? Branding, advertisement, promotion, right? Positioning the product, market analysis. This is what we call marketing. Trust me, the most practical field in all these criterias, all these elements is marketing. There is nothing practical than marketing. You don't flipping learn coding here. You don't learn equity capital here. You don't learn people management here. What you learn all about selling. So keep in mind, marketing is all about selling. What Apple sells you? Prestige. What Samsung sells you? Features. You get me? What Mercedes sells you? Comfort. What Red Bull sells you? Energy. You get me? What Louis Vuitton sells you? Luxury. Are you getting the point? Right? So marketing, you need to understand what do they manage? They manage all about what? Selling. One of the best course you can, one of the best field you can embark on. Trust me. This field, I must say, better suit for boys than girls. I don't want to lie. I don't want to lie. Now, girls would be, let me hear partiality, equal rights, no equal rights. This suits boys better. This suits girls better. I'm sorry. I have to speak the truth. But that doesn't mean you are going to literally give up on marketing. Some girls excel in marketing too. Some girls excel at marketing too. Some boys may excel at HR too. But commonly, who choose this field? Boys choose it. Are you getting the point? Boys, are you with me? Are you all fine? Sure. Tamimar, are you all okay? Tamashimar, are you all getting it? Are you fine? Right. That's marketing. And then finance. Quite easy, right? What do they manage? Finish it for me. What do they manage? They manage money. What do they manage? They manage money. Or shall I ask you a question? If you are to put all these 5 departments, which department is very important for the company? Which department is the heart of the company? No doubt finance. This guy is the star. Why do you put finance at the top? Why is finance the #1 department in a company? They have the biggest demand. Why? I'll prove it to you. Today the session is going to be completely about the industry. Why finance is considered the #1 industry? Answer me why. You all said finance. Why?
Because they're all working for money.
Exactly. You need to understand. Listen. To produce iPhone, what do you need? Money. To manage people, what do you need? Money. To manage the information, what do you need? Money. For selling, what do you need? Money. Trust me, every department is dependent on finance. It's more like heart. Every other organ will fail to run if heart cease to exist. If heart cease to exist, okay? If the heart of the body cease to exist, the whole body will become dysfunctional. Am I correct? Likewise, if finance cease to exist, marketing, IT, HR, operational, nothing would exist. You know why? Each of these departments is dependent on finance. That's why until today, finance is #1. Finance will always be #1. Are you getting the point? Okay, that's where I want to bring myself into the session. Here, as an accounting teacher, I will excel you in finance. You understand? If you want to know whether you are a good finance individual or not, which subject that you are going to excel at? Which subject is it? Accounting. Are you getting the point? You saw how I brought accounting into picture, right? Finance is all about accounting. Accounting is all about finance. If you want to excel at finance, you should be excelling in the field of accountancy, i.e., you should be studying accounting very well. In unit test, you should score well. In term test, you should score well. In the final exam, you should go like 98 out of 100, not 98. That's quite lame. 100 out of 100. Are you getting the point? You get me, right? So that's why I would like to present my subject to you as an accounting teacher with having more than a half a decade of experience. I will walk you through this subject really well. If you want to know my ability of carrying you through this subject, don't ask me who I am. I would always boast about myself. That's human nature. Go and ask your seniors. Those who come to my class. Those who come to my class, ask them, does Nifran sir carry accounting better? Because accounting is the most riskiest subject. Every teacher would start with grandeur intro and blah, blah, blah. Few months down the line, learning curve would go down. The quality curve would go down. Okay. I started my 2026 batch with about 2 students. Today I have about 80 students. Around 60 students came halfway through. Why? Went to different teachers. Chapter 1 good, chapter 2 good, chapter 3 good, chapter 4 okay, chapter 5 okay, chapter 6 bad, chapter 7 worse. And then they look for another accounting teacher. And then they recommend me and they come to me. You understand me? Again, on a very humble note, Pushpadana the has comes from my class. Mahamaya the has comes from my class. Badiuddin the has comes from my class. The first, second, third, fourth has all comes from my class. Right? Proudly, we do numbers well because that's where I have excelled in. That's where I have excelled in. Trust me. I can walk you through it. That's a promise. No doubt. Are we good? All fine? Right. So, these are the 5 fields you got. Now tell me, out of these 5 industries, which is the biggest industry that produces the most amount of job opportunities? Out of these 5 job industries, which industry produces the highest amount of jobs? Which industry produces the highest amount of jobs? Right? I'll ask you, you raise your answer, okay? Those who think operational produce the highest amount of jobs, raise your answer. I know you wouldn't agree with me for that. HR produces the highest amount of job opportunities. Those who believe HR is producing 1, 2, 3. All right. How many of you believe IT produces the highest amount of job opportunities? High. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Majority. How many of you believe marketing produces the highest number of job opportunities? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many of you? 5. How many of you believe finance produces the highest number of job opportunities? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so who's the big lad? According to you, according to majority opinion, who produces the highest amount of job opportunities? IT. Second, you told marketing. Third, you told finance. Fourth, you told HR. Right. I don't want to spit screenshots here because you know AI can generate a screenshot, right? I wish I could have the smart board, but unfortunately I don't have it. But I want you to do this when you go back home, right? I want you to go to Google and type out topjobs.lk. What are you going to type out? Topjobs.lk. Right. Top jobs, you need to understand. This is the website. This is the website in which all the job vacancies of Sri Lanka is posted. If you want to apply for a job, which website are you going to go to? Answer me. Which website are you going to go to? Topjobs.lk. Can you note that down somewhere? Because it might be helpful one way or the other, right? So topjobs.lk is the place where you go and look for jobs. Okay. So I'm going to log into this. Hear me? I'm going to log into this. If I log into this, it will show the amount of jobs available in each industry. So let me, put the screen horizontal. Here we have the job category. Yeah? Here we have the job category. Guys, in the job category, what's the first job category do you have? Can you see? Can you read it out loud? Wait. Right. What do you have? IT. The first job category. Yeah. So let's see how many job opportunities are there. I'm going to click this now. Right. If I click this, it shows how many job opportunities are there currently. Read it out loud. How much? 239. So let me put that down. 239 job opportunities. The big lad. Okay. Right. Now I'll go for HR. Okay, because HR also got the highest. Okay, HR training. I'll click that. HR got how many jobs? My bad. How many jobs are there? 194 jobs. Okay, I'll jot that down too. So for now, who's taking the lead? For now, who's taking the lead? IT takes the lead, no doubt in it, right? Okay, now I'll go for marketing. This part, right? So marketing, can you see sales and marketing? Can you all see sales and marketing? Let me type that, click that out. Okay, Putta, tell me how many job opportunities are there? Read it out loud. 964. Because you need to, I don't want you to get manipulated. Who on earth told you IT is the biggest industry in the world? Who told you? I don't know what, because if IT teacher tells you this is the biggest industry in the world, don't trust me. Don't trust him because he's an IT teacher. He would always try to promote his subject. You get what I'm saying? Okay? You have, listen to me, Putta. You have the website that you can go and refer to. Why don't you do it? Why are you consuming people's idea? Right? Do your own research. If not, you'll get manipulated. Even I can manipulate you if I don't. Are you getting it? How many? 964. Yeah. Now, I'm going to go for finance. By the way, guys, finance, you have to double up 2 categories here. Here, do you see finance? Yeah, right? Here also there is finance. Can you see? So there are 2 subcategories of finance. I'm going to take both. The first category. How many jobs are there? How many jobs are there? 622. Keep that in mind. Then I'll go for the next category, finance. 622 and then how much? 368. So let me add them up. 622 plus 368. How much is it? 990 jobs. Now tell me who's the biggest industry? Which is the biggest industry? I proved it to you. Okay, I didn't like these all not screenshots by the way. I just went to the most legit website in Sri Lanka and I proved it to you. Now tell me which is the biggest industry. Speak out. What's the biggest industry? Finance. What's the second biggest industry? Marketing. Right. Don't you ever try to compare these two against these two giants. It's more like you're comparing a goldfish against a whale. Okay, it's huge. The reason why finance and marketing is huge, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why marketing and finance is huge, right? Point at a Kambi, those at the back, you got to stop talking, please. Okay, on a very humble note. Okay, right. If talking is the fact that you're come here, this is not the place for you. Okay, thank you. Right. Listen. The reason why finance and marketing is big, I'll tell you. IT. To do IT, to operate, to manage the information, do you need more people or do you need more machines? Do you need more people or do you need more machines? You need more machines, am I correct? To manage information, you need more machines. You need less amount of people. I agree. That's why this creates a less number of job opportunities. But to sell a product, do you need machines or people? Answer me. To sell the product, do you need machines? Do machines sell you or do people sell you? People sell you. That's why it produces a lot of job opportunities. You get me? Right? To manage the money, can a machine manage the money or can human manage the money? Human can manage the money. You understand? That's why finance produces the most amount of job opportunities. Are you getting? You're getting the point, right? Guys, imagine if I had not told you, you would still believe this is the biggest sector. Right? Never let manipulation take over your sense. Never let manipulation take over your decision making. I can't manipulate. If I'm to manipulate you, then I'm not a teacher. I'm basically trying to avail you for my money's sake. I can't do that, mate. Right? So you need jobs. You need good settlement. This is what you need to think of. Now, wait. You might be wondering, sir, are you speaking ill about IT? Then are you speaking less about IT? I never spoke less about IT. Did I speak less about IT or did I prove the point? Or did I spoke the fact? Is it debating or factual demonstration? It's a factual demonstration. I showed you the facts. Isn't that true? I logged into topjobs.lk And I showed you the facts. Isn't that true? Isn't that true? I didn't try to say this is a screenshot I got from this paper. No, I just live streamed you things so that you can understand things better. Right. That doesn't mean IT is a bad sector. You shouldn't go in the field of IT. IT is a good sector. Again, if you are a good fit, go for it. If you are a good fit, go for it. Okay. But if you are not a good fit, you know you are good at finance, but you still choose IT just because everyone chooses it. That's where the problem comes. That's where the problem comes. Are you getting it? So please, for God's sake, don't choose marketing or don't choose finance if you are not good at these fields. If you cannot be a good fit here. Are you okay? All fine. Right? Perfect. Now, AI. Which field do you think will get automated very quick? Which field do you think will get automated very quick out of these 5? We should call it off. We have another 15 minutes more to go. Yeah. Which field do you think will get automated very quick? I'll go for it. Operational will get automated? No? Anyone who believes operational will get automated quick? No. HR will get automated? No one believes HR. IT will get automated very quick? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Marketing will get automated? Finance will get automated? 1, 2, 3. Right. Listen. The highest automation is going to come to IT, no doubt. Few years down the line, you will not see this department. This department will vanish. Right? 10 years down the line, this department will not be there. It will vanish. Right? The second highest chance of getting automated, I don't want to lie. I don't want to lie. Operation. Because you need more machines here. Agree? So I would say this can be, there is a possibility of 80% automation here. There is a possibility of, I would say 80% automation here. Again, these are my calculations. Sorry if it is wrong. There is a possibility, I must say 40% automation here. 40% would get automated probably. Marketing, I would say around 30% can automate. I'm getting the point. Right? So choose wisely. Choose wisely which field that you are going to get into. Are we okay? Right? So each of these fields consists of courses that I'm not going to talk about. Finance has courses, marketing has courses, IT has courses, HR has courses, operational has courses. We will talk about that going forward. In my class, here and there, I'll talk about the courses that you have in marketing. I'll talk about the courses that you have in finance. I'll talk about the courses that you have in IT and whatnot. Are we clear? All fine. Any doubts so far? Before I proceed to the last part of the session, do you have anything in mind to ask? How many of you sort of really got an insight out of this session until now? Are we all clear? All fine. Did it strike your head? Did you learn something new today? You did? Yes. Thank God. That's what I was basically expecting. Right. Another 15 minutes. Put up with me. Anything to ask for now? Is there anything you are willing to ask? No? Right. Moving to the next part. Okay. Why would you do A-levels? Why can't you do a foundation? This is a common question among common students, right? You will definitely find a bunch of lads in your school will choose foundation over A-levels. They will say foundation is very quick. In 1 year, I can complete my foundation. I can get into the job industry, right? Obviously, so by the age of 23 or something, I can get married. I can be a premature, right? In everything I do, I'll be a premature. If a mature person comes, premature will get thrashed. You need to understand it, right? Anything that comes easy, anything that builds quick will vanish quick. That's the doctrine of the world. Anything that builds quick vanishes quick. Anything that takes time to build will take time to lose. You can go to gym and you can muscle up yourself, right? And if you are to go on a natural diet with a bit of whey protein and creatine, it might take about 10 to 15 years for you to have that, what you call, the muscle up, the body, right? You can at the same time get a steroid and inject yourself. If you do take a steroid and inject yourself, within an year you will be bulked up, but it will affect your kidney, it will affect your brain, it will affect your reproduction system. You understand? So something that comes quick will have consequences. It's the nature. That's how the God created the world. Right? Those crypto traders want to become a overnight billionaire at the age of 19. Right? And those little lads who want to do a foundation and become the CEO of a company at the age of 23. Show me a CEO who became a CEO at the age of 23. Show me one. Show me a crypto billionaire in Sri Lanka, unless someone who teaches crypto to you. Those who teach crypto, they would say we are billionaires, because that's how they can find people to the class. Isn't that true? I have one of my friend, he will take my car, okay, and he'll put a TikTok video with the car, bought my new car with crypto trading. Whose car is it? It's flipping my car. It's freaking my car. He would take it, make a TikTok video, crypto walling gatta, alukma car reka. Join my classes, I'll teach you how to become rich. If he can become rich, why would he teach you? Stupid are you? Gen Z people, mate, right? Okay, so why would you choose A levels over foundation? Tell me, you need to have this strong reason. If not, one of your friends would say, "Day aparade, you could have done foundation. Why would you do it?" Answer me, man. I'm gonna thrash it this time, mate. No rooms for confusion. Even after this, if you get confused, that's your fate. I can't help you. Yeah? Why would you choose A levels over foundation? Put answer me. Yeah. Anyone who is confused whether to choose A levels or foundation, raise the answer. Is there anyone like that? Sir, I'm still confused, sir. Foundation and around that. Come on. Yeah? No idea. Doing A levels. Right. Why would you do A levels? If someone comes and asks you, why would you do A level data? Why would you do A level Nana? Why would you, what would you say? What priority? Job priorities. Okay.
Enter to a state university.
To enter into a state university. Yeah. Appreciate it. Yeah. Priority. Girls. Huh? That creates a standard. Okay. Why would you? Yeah. Tambi. Tell me. What is it? Yeah. To successfully waste 2 years. Because I don't want to get into the job market very quick. Is that so? No idea. Bro, anything to say? Right. Listen. You should do A levels for 3 reasons. Number one thing. Number one thing. I know you're going to hate me for saying this. You're going to hate me. Oh, come on, I can't do this. Right? The number one thing you should be doing A level is to enter into a state uni. Right? State uni, in other words, what uni? Government uni. And now wait, I know what your mind voice is. No, sir, I'll go to ESOFT. No, sir, I'll be doing ICBT. No, sir, I'll go to APIT. No, sir, I'll go to SLIT. I never said don't go to SLIT. I want you to go to SLIT. I want you to go to APIT. I want you to do SEC. I want you to do SIMA. I want you to go to DSOFT, TSOFT, ZSOFT, whatever the soft you want. You go, mate. I don't care. What I'm saying is listen. I never told you not to do any private degrees. I want you to be dual qualified. Simple. I want you to be dual qualified. I want you to be with multiple qualification. Multiple qualification should be your target. Do you know why? Because the job industry is so competitive, Machan. Job industry is so competitive, so much so, thousands of people are doing courses in ESOFT. Thousands of people are doing courses in SLIT. Thousands of people are doing courses in ICBT, ACBT, AIBT. How many BTs are there? You just keep on counting the universities that you have in the Peradeniya Road. You roughly have about 62. I counted it. 62 campuses filled with students doing courses so that they can grab a job. No demand, overflow. That's happening. So you need to present yourself with some uniqueness in you. You get me? You're also ESOFT, both the degree with your parents' money. Someone also came from ESOFT, both the degree with your parents' with his parents' money. Another person from ICBT, both the degree with is fairness money. You need to present yourself unique. You gotta let the job industry, you gotta let the company know that you are more capable than these people. To let them know that you are more capable, the best thing to do is to get into the state uni. I know many people will oppose my decision. Many people will oppose this statement. Oh man, useless. Do you go to state uni? You will become a degree holder at the age of 24. I become a degree holder at the age of 23. I'm 1 year faster than you. I know someone would say that. Right? But you need to understand one thing. Listen. You need to understand one thing. Listen. Okay? You could answer me this question. Okay? You could answer me this question. Listen. Does company need younger people or does company need qualified people? Does company need younger people or does company need more capable and qualified people? Finish it for me. Younger people or qualified people? Younger people or more capable people? Who cares if you are at the age of 22? Who cares, mate? I need people who can handle many things. I need people who has been showing and demonstrating skills from day one. The way you can show that you deserve the degree you're doing through your hard work is entering into state uni. Because everyone knows, hear me well, everyone knows a private degree can be bought with money. Everyone knows it. The companies know it. Anyone with a bunch of money can get qualified through a private uni. But to enter into government uni, tell me, do you need money or do you need skills and hard work and dedication? You need skills, you need hard work, you need dedication if you want to get into a government uni. If you get into a government uni, company knows you have been disciplined from your A levels. Company knows that. I'll tell you, if I'm an HR manager, if two people was to come, if you and you was to come to my company, you are coming from a private uni with a degree, you are younger than him, you are like 22, he's about 24, he is coming from a government uni with a government degree, also a private degree, I'll definitely choose him. Do you know why? I'll choose the government guy. I'll choose the government university guy. The reason why I would choose government university guy, because I know he bought the degree, he earned it. Agree. The government university degree is earned with a district rank, earned with an island rank. It's not both. There is a difference. There's always a difference between someone buying a degree, someone earning a degree. You choose it. Are you going to buy it like millions of people doing out there, or are you going to earn it? This is the question you need to ask yourself. Are you going to buy it or are you going to earn it? You buy it, it's easy pathway. Custom illa, amaruna, easily can be bought, can be nicely, go through the assignments and exam. You will pass it somehow. But when you get into the job industry, you will understand it will get backfired. But going through state uni, of course, it's going to be rigorous. It's going to be hard. It will test your patience. But at the age of 30, you'll be hitting the jackpot, whereas this guy would be still, I don't know, livestock in the buffaloes. That's the truth. I don't know how I can put this into your mind, but think about what I'm saying. Companies doesn't want younger people. Company need qualified and more capable people. Are you getting this, guys? Are you getting this? Right? So the number one reason why you should do a degree is to get into the state uni. Those who want to know the degrees available in a state uni for doing commerce, Hardam sir will teach you. He will take care of the university part. He will take care of the university part. But I'll give you a few examples, okay? By doing commerce, what degree you can apply? What degree you can apply? Don't worry. What degree can you apply by doing commerce? Management,
Business law.
business law. Listen, thank you, thank you, Tambi. Like, listen, the number one degree you can apply to is law. You can become a lawyer. Do you know that? By doing commerce, what you can become? You can become a lawyer. Trust me, 98% of the teachers doesn't know about it. They have no idea. By doing commerce, you can become a lawyer. And by the way, when I say lawyer, it's not the criminal lawyer, debate at the court, making the victim the accused, making the accused the victim. No, it's not the criminal lawyer. You can become a business lawyer. If you are to do business law outside Sri Lanka, you don't have any private campus that offers you business law. Show me one. I'll lose the job. Show me one. Show me one university that offers business law. You can't become a business lawyer by, doing a degree and paying money. Business law is a big profession, right? Just to let you know, man, if you can be devoted for the next 2 years' time, Tajkumar and Tambimar, you can find yourself becoming a business lawyer. Trust me, if you can become a business lawyer, you know how much you can make. I'll tell you of my friend called Aransana, okay? We call her Aranshas. She is a war victim, came from Jaffna. She's a war victim, came from Jaffna, okay? She is at the age of 26 or 27. Okay, 2 years younger than me, okay? 26, not 27. She is a business law student from Columbia University. Okay, she is the legal consultant of an X and X company. I don't want to tell the name of the company. Guess how much she makes a month? Guess how much she makes a month? 26, if not 27. Guess how much she makes a month? A month. How much she should be making? Through her employment in Sri Lanka. I mean, Sri Lanka, US. She works for a US company, but she is more often than not in Sri Lanka. Just to let you know. 8.3 million. 83 lakh a month. How much is she making? 8.3 million. 83 lakh a month. Show me one guy who went to ESOP and making 83 million a month at the age of 26. Show me. You can't make. Why are you being stupid? Why are you getting manipulated? This path is hard, Puta. This is not for everyone, by the way. I'm sorry. This is for those who have a spine. This is for those who have patience. This is for those who want to literally hit the jackpot, not for everyone. This is not everyone's cup of tea. I'm sorry. No offense given. This is not everyone's cup of tea. To come to this level, 8.3 million a month at the age of 26, at the age of 27, look at the amount of prosperity you would have in your life. And if she shows up to a wedding or anything, she shows up on a Range Rover. And look at the amount of power she has made. People doesn't dare to point the finger towards her. She's a Philippine lawyer, a business lawyer, not a criminal lawyer. Are you getting it? By the way, you can go up to this level if you do commerce. If you can be devoted from day one. This is what I want all of you to target me. You are not here to go for a 3 years. No. You are here for a district rank. You are here for an island rank. No, sir, I'll go for a 3C. Then go get a life. Oh, come on, I can't help you. That's you and your problem. If you can't work hard, don't blame this. Don't blame the process. Those who blame the local uni, those who blame the government uni, who are they? Waste of time going to government uni. Who tells you? Who tells you waste of time going to government uni? Is that a government uni student or a private uni? Mostly someone from BCAS would say, who's just going to government? Ask if you've gone there. Always keep in mind, don't ever get advices. Okay, if you want to buy a Rolls Royce, don't ever get advices from a three-wheel driver. What are you doing? If you want to buy a Rolls Royce, don't get advices from a three-wheel driver. You are getting advice from a BCAS guy, asking him whether it's good to go to local uni or not. Asking it's better to follow a low degree or not. This guy is in BCAS, hasn't even seen a government uni. Got a 3 years in his A levels. He's a spineless guts. He's telling you, he's advising you your life. He's advising you, don't go much on upper. Come to BSoft, come to IzzatSoft, come to BCAS. Right? Do this a 6-month degree, you will be fine. Who's telling you this? A flipping guy who couldn't even get a 3A in his A levels. You're getting advices from him. Are you stupid? You get me? You want to become a champion? Ask it from a champion. You get me? Do you need to be a champion in the field? Then you need to go and seek a champion and ask advices from. No local uni guy who's been to local uni would never say, don't go to it. You understand? Those who discourage local uni are the foundation people. Don't get me wrong. Now, shall I ask you a question? Why do you always listen this toxic thought, don't go to local uni? Do you know why? There are millions of people out there following a degree private. They would always say private degree is good. You would find 1 in a million going to government uni. You get me? Okay, I'll ask you a question. Have you ever met a brother or sister who does business law? Have you ever met and spoken to her? Yes or no? I know you haven't even heard of business law. No, I know that. This is the first time you're hearing bloody hell business law. I never heard of it, right? So you go and mostly speak to someone who do a foundation. Mostly speak to someone who got a 3C in his A levels, or who got a 3B in her A levels. Then she would say, according to her brain capacity. She will advise you according to her brain capacity. If someone comes and advises me of a business, first thing I'll ask you, do you have a business? You get me? Now you'll be like, oh, you're talking about business, sir? You are a teacher, right? No, I'm a businessman. He's my cousin asking. I do business. My full-time income is business. My part-time is teaching. You need to understand that. So you need to check whether the person who tells you, who advises you, has actually accomplished it. So after being to uni, point number one, you can become a business lawyer, right? You can't get this out. This can be your target if you want to do well in your A levels. The second degree that you can apply to is business science. I love this course, mate. Business science, Monato University. Again, this course, if you have to do it outside, you may have to spend about 7 million to do the course. If you are to do this course outside, if you want to do this course in a private uni, how much are you supposed to spend? 70 lakh to complete this course. Business science, one of the best course out there right now. The number one course, I must say, after business law. Right? Likewise, guys, there is BIS, Business Information System. Anyone who's willing to go in the field of IT, Business Information System is there. MIS, Management Information System. There is a course called Financial Engineering. There are so many courses out there. Anand sir will guide you through it. And the management is the latter part of the sphere. Management is no longer a good course. Don't go there. Management is a latter part. Like, don't go there. Useless. You have to target big. You must target big. I get it. So tell me one reason you do commerce. Sorry, you do A levels. Why though? Answer me. Speak up. A state uni, which will offer you a lavish degree most people don't talk about. Right? Now I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you one thing. Macha, get a 3A at the age of 19. Okay? Enter into Columbia University, Macha. And girls too here. Enter into Columbia University, law faculty. So at the age of 19, where are you? In where? In which university? Columbia University. What are you studying? Law, right? So by the age of 25, you have a LLB. You have a law degree. Clear? Right? Listen, I never told you don't go and do any private courses. Do it. Now where are you? Doing the law degree. Are you in Kandy or are you in Colombo? You are in Colombo, right? Right. At the age of 19, start off ACCA. Please. I never said no. You can do parallelly both. You do the law degree in Columbia Uni. You do ACCA parallelly. You do CIMA. Who told you not to? You do chartered. Who told you not to? So by the age of 25, you're ACCA qualified. You get me? And wait, if you go to university from the second year, what are you supposed to do? If you go to university from the second year, what are you supposed to do? You should go for internship. The university will push you. You don't want to go, the university will say, go now work. You are not allowed inside the university now. The lectures will be done at night. You go to what? Internship. Big companies will take you in. Let's say while doing law, while doing SCCA, you get into Unilever, the most prominent company in Sri Lanka. So by the age of 25, you have how many years of experience? 2 years of experience. What's wrong with you? Why can't you have a plan like this? Right? You just have to waste one more year. That's it, Puta. You just have to waste one more year to get a law degree, a chartered qualified lawyer. Imagine you're presenting yourself. Power is key. Power is key. Power is money. Power is time. Power is everything. You go to a forum and you say, hey, just saying, yeah, I'm saying, this is Mahdi. Okay? This is Mahdi, I'm a chartered qualified lawyer with 2 years of experience in Unilever, right? Cashed. 25, look how much you have achieved, accomplished. Look at the foundation, look at the stability. Over someone who got a degree from Some uni, I'm sorry, with no offense given to yourself, although I was pronouncing it a couple of times, with a 23-year-old, a degree qualified individual. Bought the degree as well, didn't even earn it. Why can't you do business science with ACCA? Why can't you do business law with ACCA? Why do you only want to do ACCA? Shall I tell you why? Because you need an easy process, be honest. Can't wait. You need an easy process. You just need to make a bit of money at the age of 23, you're happy. Right? For that, you would say, it's getting late. You are not getting late. It's just that you don't want to go through the pressure. You don't want to go through this. You can't carry this. You don't have that broad shoulder to carry this. Patience is also a pressure that most people are handling. Are you getting the point? Okay, so that's number one reason. So please, I never said don't go to SLIT. I never said don't go to IIT. I never said don't go to ISAP. My humble request is to get into a big uni and do your private degree. You are dual qualified. Does that sound like a good deal to you? Raise your hands up. Does that sound like a good deal to you? I don't know if it still doesn't sound like a good deal to you. I don't know now. I have no words to convince you. This must sound like a good deal to you, isn't that true? Mate, 2 degree at once, 2 in 1, 3 in 1, right? 2 years of experience as well. So imagine a chartered qualified lawyer, you go to Middle East, how much they would pay you? More than 10 million. You can make like a crore a month, 1 crore, 1.5 crore a month. Imagine you're making 1.5 crore a month. Imagine the stability you will get. Someone to make that 1.5 crore, for me, it would take about 7 months. The money that I make in 7 months, being at the age of 29, 30, you are making that in 1 month. The difference is huge. It's not about how quick you make money. It's about how much you make. There is a difference. Are you getting the point, guys? Right. Now that's reason number one. Reason number two. What is it? Scholarships. You didn't expect that coming in, right? Scholarships. Guys, just to let you know, you can apply for many scholarships in many countries, not just in Sri Lanka, right? You can apply Australia if you want. If you are a district rank or an island rank holder, you can apply for a scholarship in Monash. Do you know Monash? Have you heard of Monash? Monash is one of the top 10 university in the world. Is one of the top 10 university in the world. You can apply for a scholarship. Probably they will waive off 80 to 90% of the percentage of the course fee. You just need to pay 10% of the course fee. You can go to Australia, get yourself qualified. Who will pay for you? The government will pay for you. You know, University of London, UOL, 9th in the world. They offer 100% scholarship for those who get ranks, island ranks and district ranks. So you don't even want to go to state uni, you can go to University of London and study. The government will pay you. Your parents don't need to pay you. Your parents don't need to spend on you. Are you getting the point? Right? And then there is Victoria, Australia. There is UWS, University of the West of Scotland. There are many universities offering scholarships for rankers, for island rankers. But again, this is not everyone's cup of tea. This session is also not everyone's cup of tea. How many of you are going to be like, I'm going to go for this? I know very few. But I want that one person who take the determination inside this class. This class is going to be that change. You get me? Don't be stupid, man. Don't sell yourself to these cheap courses out there. Please, I want you to target something bigger. I want you to go for a bigger, portion in your life. This is what I personally want from you. Ashim, you're getting the point. That will get you anything, mate. Anything that you wish for, you can get that. Right? So scholarships from UK, Australia, even Cyprus, Luxembourg, Germany, Italy, Pakistan, India will offer you scholarships. This is another reason. The third reason why I want you to do A-levels is for your parents. The third reason why I want you to do your A-levels is for your parents. Do you know why? Man, imagine this, okay? Katta kala you do your A-levels. You work extra hard. You put yourself in the discipline category and you get a 3A along with an island rank first. You become island rank first. You become number 1 in Sri Lanka. Okay? if you become number one in Sri Lanka, your parents are going to get recognized by you. You don't get recognized by your parents. Right? If your father is just say Nawas, my father is Nawas. I'm Nifran, right? People are no longer going to identify Nifran through Nawas. People are going to identify Nawas through whom? Nifran. Is that your son? Is Nifran your son? Plenty. Right? Do it for them, mate. Do it for them. And by getting into a local uni, you will be saving up a lot of money to your parents. You'll be getting qualified as a lawyer without asking a penny from your father. You'll be getting qualified as a business scientist without even asking a penny from your father. How much they would be happy because of you. You get me? Do it for your parents. Trust me, you ask me until now. I have done things for myself, I don't want to lie. At the same time, I've done a lot for my parents. I've done a lot for my parents because eventually seeing them happy is the biggest happiness that I get. Seeing my mother happy, seeing my father happy is the biggest happiness that I get. Right? Because, man, come on, man. Let your father drive your car, a BM or a Mercedes, at the age of 26, 27 before he passes away. There's no point of I could have made my parents happy. No, make them happy through your results. Make them happy through a university entrance. Right? Make them happy by getting a good job. Make them happy by getting a good car. That's going to make them happy. That's going to obviously give them the enough amount of confidence to rely on you. Right? So the third point is a very sentimental point. Right? Do it for your parents. Now, don't bloody tell me you love your parents if you don't do what they expect you to do. Come on, that's hypocrisy. That's hypocrisy. You, just to let you know, never study. You don't study at all. But your parents badly want you to do well in your studies. Go to a parents' meeting, your parents put your heads down. The teacher starts scolding you. Okay? Wherever to go to the relatives, your parents put your head down. Okay? Your parents are completely disappointed with your studies. But in a Mother's Day, you post a post. Okay? I love my mother. That's a flipping lie. Don't lie to yourself. If I love someone, I would do whatever it takes to fulfill the expectation. You get me? If I love my wife, I'll do whatever it takes to keep my wife happy, to keep my wife fulfilled. If I love my parents, I'll do whatever it takes just to keep my parents happy. Effort over words, effort over WhatsApp post, effort over Instagram reels. Keep that in mind. You can post you love your mother, but does your action sync? Very rarely. I love my mother, but you are ready to hurt your mother by getting into a relationship. Isn't that true? But you say, I love my mother a lot, but at the same time, you cannot give up on a girl. Okay, that's hypocrisy. Isn't that true? You love your mother. Show that. Actions speak louder than words. Post speaks very less than words. So my point to you is this: do it for them. Don't come and tell me I love my mother, but I still don't want to get a good results. You get a good results for your parents. That's the sign of love that you have in them. One day you get a results and you come to me and say, I did it for my parents, Nana. I did it for my parents, Nifran sir. That's love. You get me? That's real love. You love me, then obviously you would always try to please me. You love your parents, you'd love to please them. But your actions literally disappoint them. But in social media, you type out a lot. Anyone can be a keyboard warrior. Anyone can be a keyboard warrior. Action, zero. You get me, right? That's the third reason why I want you to get into this. So as an accounting teacher, I will walk you through this process. You will love this class. We can have fun. We can crack things up. Ask your brothers if they are sisters coming. If they are coming to my class, I will always keep the class entertained. Right? It's going to be a nice thing. You will build up a good bond with me over time. Right? That will happen because I'm not a teacher like a person. I'm like a brotherly type of an individual. Right? Would come and talk to you. Would have a convo with you. That's me. Right? You would love this classroom. I would love you too as long as you work hard. As long as you rigorously put yourself and work for it, we are down to it. Are we getting it? Right. So the way we conduct the classes, listen to me. We will be starting from unit 1. This is how I do it, yeah. Unit 1 is done. You will have a unit test there. And your papers will be marked. And the mark sheet will be uploaded in the group. Then we will move to unit 2. Unit 2, after completing the theory, I will be doing a unit test in Unit 2 and I will be marking the paper. I mean, not mine, I won't mark the paper, sorry for that. My team will mark the paper and then I will upload the marks in the group. Third will be follow the same thing, test, exam, mark, upload, right? There's one more thing you need to understand, right? In Unit 1, which unit is going to get tested? Unit 1. In Unit Test 2, which unit is going to get tested? Unit 1 and 2. The weight will increase. Unit 3, Unit Test 3, which unit is going to get tested? 1, 2 and what? 3. Slowly I will increase the weight. Okay. And your marks will be uploaded in the group. Okay. A2 is that even if you get 10 marks, I'll upload it in the group. Because that can give you a little bit of motivation as well. And 10 marks. 90 will motivate you, 10 marks will motivate you too, by the way. Right. Here, you will get a scoreboard like this uploaded in the group. Here, also a GC advanced level 2027 accounting. The first place goes to Zikra Irshad. How many marks? 100 marks. Salma, 98. Okay. Samra, 97. It will go that way. Right. So each unit will be backed up with a unit test and it will be marked and the scoreboard will be uploaded. And wait. Few more things. You will have term test 2. You will have what? Term test 2. So in case if any one of you are doing private, we got you. You will get to sit for unit test and you will also get to sit for what? Term test. And whomsoever performs well in term test will deserve things like a tablet or an iPad or whatever. Right? You do well. And by the way, when the unit test is uploaded, the term test and all these things are uploaded, just to let you know, you are not going to be competing against the people inside this classroom. I teach in Mavanalla, you'll be evaluated against them. I'm teaching in Colombo, you'll be evaluated against them. I'm teaching online, so you'll be evaluated across the island. So you're not competing inside this classroom. You're competing against a student who's studying in Mavanalla, studying in Vattala, studying in Devatagoda, studying in Grandpa, studying in Kandy, also studying online, Gold, Eastern, whatnot. So the scoreboard that I upload does not only consist of you guys, it consists of everyone in Sri Lanka. Are you getting the point? So you would get a fantabulous service from our end. My expectation from you is, are you ready to work for it? Are you clear? Right? Are you down? I couldn't hear you. Are you down?
Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining then. I'll meet you up next week. We are going to get started with the theory. Anything that you would like to ask, I'm here. You can speak to me, okay? Right. Thank you very much for coming, guys. Guys, the business class is there. If you would like to, you can join again and again and again and again. I'm saying. Mr. Hashim, how are you? Huh? Right, mashallah, good to know. Good to know. If you want to talk, you can talk to me. I'm here, yeah. Wait, bro. Bro. Bro, something, anything to ask? All good? Wait. Something, sorry. Hey, wow, that's a nice one, bro. That's out of the world. Okay, bro. See you. Back to you. That's a big very nice. Thank you. Bro, you are. See them, right? I'm just already. Yeah, must have seen that. Okay, then, you okay, Nani? All good, anything first, all fine? You okay? You? Very funny. Where I come from? We have a sister. Who? I mean, not necessarily, not an elder sister, okay, I thought maybe a senior. Yeah, all good. Happy? All fine? I don't know, no, right? All good, all good. Anything to ask? I should. You guys okay, fine? You want nothing to ask? Yeah, guys, do me a favor, do me a favor. Uh, guys, I don't know if you are willing to join the class or not. This is again free class. We are going to go free until May. Until May, we are going to go free. Just drop a message, your name and your name is enough for me to save your contact so that there is anything I can directly contact you. Whatever that I upload as status, it will reach you. Right? 0772061 you can just keep them saved, and please drop me a message, yeah, with your name. I'll see you up then, guys. Yeah, bye.